About Decrypt, your gateway into the world of Web3. Decrypt was founded in 2018 with a simple mission to demystify the decentralized web. We are a site dedicated to helping people understand this brave new world, whether it's trustless networks, privacy coins, or oracles. We strive to produce original coverage of the biggest stories, insightful profiles on the industry's movers and shakers, as well as engaging educational content to connect the dots. Decrypt is funded by Consensus, an NY based incubator, but we are both editorially independent and technologically agnostic. Our aim is to highlight to our readers what really matters, whilst providing a toolkit to understand the fundamentals. We are a map for the doers of Web3 to help navigate the space and uncover the expertise and resources they need to shape the industry for themselves. 1. Simplify, simplify, simplify. The technology underpinning Web3 and the decentralized internet gets harder to understand every day. Our mission, first and foremost, is to fight against making things needlessly complicated. We want to make this world easy to understand. 2. Focus on storytelling. We only tell stories that are important to our readers. Those stories need to engage our readers, have a compelling narrative, increase their understanding of the decentralized web, and above all, help them make better decisions. 3. Tell the truth. As we follow the story of what's driving the evolution of decentralized web, we intend to be skeptical and clear-eyed. We know full well that even the best intentioned technologies can be misused. We want to celebrate the things that are working while sounding the alarm about scams, frauds, and bad technology. 4. Use Web3 to cover Web3. We practice what we preach and intend to use Web3 technologies as part of our daily work, whether that's using dApps, building decentralized functionality into our site, or using new networks to help tell our stories. To best cover this technology, we believe it needs to be a part of our DNA. Shout out to everybody. Peace, peace. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? That was a little bit about Decrypt. That's where we getting our information from today. And since we are focusing on crypto and gaming, I'm gonna focus on this article. But this is what Decrypt is. One reason I like Decrypt, besides from the fact they got awesome articles, real good information, you earn what's called Decrypt token from reading their articles. So you don't just get information from reading Decrypt, you also get rewarded in their token. So if you're looking for a good place to get you some information, check out Decrypt, man. We're gonna look at this article, not the one about Bitcoin leverage flush looms is 30% of supply underwater report. We're not looking at that. We're gonna look at this one over here, right above my head. What are play-to-earn games? How players are making a living with NFTs. So we're gonna check that one out. That's what we're gonna look at. What are play-to-earn games? How players are making a living with NFTs. From January 18th, 7-minute read. NFT-powered play-to-earn games are revolutionizing the gaming world, with many gamers now earning a living playing titles like Axie Infinity. Google Axie Infinity, and you get some real interesting information. This story comes out of PubDial, a decentralized newswire. Throughout the 50-year history of home video gaming, games have been a diversion, something to take your mind off of hard days' work. But now, a new generation of video games is using blockchain technology like NFTs to reward gamers with cryptocurrency. In some countries, these play-to-earn games are already enabling gamers to make a living by playing video games, with scholarship programs and academies springing up to help players navigate this strange new world. While some have welcomed the advent of play-to-earn games, arguing that they enable users to receive rewards for an activity they previously would have undertaken for free, many gamers have expressed disquiet over the unwelcome intrusion of commerce into the escapist world of gaming. What are play to earn games? Simply put, play to earn games are video games where the player can receive rewards with real world value. While people have been earning money from playing video games for many years through practices such as gold farming and unofficial marketplaces for in game items, the emergence of blockchain technology and NFTs has quite literally changed the game. NFTs, or non fungible tokens, are cryptographically unique tokens that can be used to prove ownership of content, such as images or music. In blockchain games, they enable users to take ownerships of in game items, such as virtual clothing or plots of land. Unlike in regular games, where game items are held on walled off data networks and owned by the companies that create the game, NFTs enable players to own the unique assets that they purchase. Moreover, once you own the NFT, you can freely sell it outside of the platform where it was created, something that's not possible with regular games. That means that NFTs representing in-game items can be traded and sold for fiat currency on any NFT marketplace. And because those NFTs have scarcity, they have real-world value. With regular games, there's no incentive to play other than pure enjoyment. The relationship is one way. You pay for the game, and unless you're a professional esports player or a streamer with a big following, you will never be able to monetize your playtime. By contrast, blockchain gaming offers players the opportunity to earn real money. Because blockchain technology enables users to transact wherever they are, players can transfer value and be paid to play irrespective of who they are or where they are in the world. The rise of the play to earn model. The biggest play to earn game by far is Axie Infinity, a Pokemon style monster battling game launched in 2018 by indie studio Sky Mavis. The game sees players collecting cartoon creatures called Axies. Represented by NFTs, each Axie has unique strengths and weaknesses. And players can adventure, battle, and breed their Axies as they play. Players earn Smooth Love Potion, crypto tokens as rewards for battling, while Axie Infinity Shards tokens are used to vote on decisions regarding the game and its future development. With 2.8 million daily users and a total trading value of 3.8 billion, Axie Infinity has become one of the dominant play-to-earn games, and in countries like the Philippines and Indonesia, people are even playing Axie to support their families. Axie scholarship programs like that offered by Yale Guild Games have sprung up too, enabling Axie owners to loan their NFTs out to other players. Play-to-earn gaming is helping crypto adoption too, according to Axie Infinity co-founder Alexander Leonard Larson. Half of the game's players have never used any crypto application before. However, there are costs required to play the game, but before you can start, you must purchase 3 Axie NFTs, each of which can cost hundreds of dollars. Side note, Axies are about $60 right now. So depending on who you ask, it's a really good time to look into Axies and maybe buy a couple of Axies if you got a few dollars to spend. But Larson has acknowledged the challenges of onboarding new players to the game, saying that it's really hard to begin playing Axie right now. To address that problem, Axie plans to launch free starter Axies with limited earning potential to give new players a taste of the game. That is awesome. Other play-to-earn projects are merging NFT gaming with elements of decentralized finance, or DeFi. Aavegotchi, an experimental startup funded by DeFi money market Aave, enables players to stake Aave tokens inside cartoon creatures represented by NFTs, meaning that each Aavegotchi generates yield on Aave. The mainstream gaming industry has also been enticed by the prospect of NFTs and play-to-earn. French video game giant Ubisoft has already announced plans for Ubisoft Quartz, a platform that lets players earn and purchase NFTs based on the Tezos blockchain. But other publishers who've dipped their toes into NFTs waters have been met with furious backlash from gamers. With Stalker 2 developer GSC Game World abandoning plans to include NFTs in the game following a Twitter campaign from players. That is insane. I don't understand that, but I don't think people gonna have a lot of options really soon. Everything's gonna be on a blockchain. It only makes sense. Some gamers are already fuming about publishers' monetization of games through play-to-win models and loot boxes regard play-to-earn as a step too far, arguing that the introduction of real-world economic models and incentives will turn gaming from an escapist pursuit into a nakedly capitalist investotainment sector. But with investment from the likes of FTX and Andreessen Horowitz flooding into the play to earn space, it shows signs of slowing down, and it shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Excuse me. A growing number of blockchain projects are eyeing the play to earn space, perhaps most notably NFT Avatar series Bored Ape Yacht Club, which announced an upcoming play to earn game in its latest roadmap. That's on Twitter. If you don't know, Twitter's an excellent place to stay up on a lot of the Twitter projects and what they're doing. Everybody has a Twitter account. Um, Start following NFT and cryptocurrency projects on Twitter. We'll continue. Another prominent NFT collection with plans for a blockchain game is the Forgotten Rune Wizard Cult, which announced that they had partnered with metaverse developer Bisonic. The project plans to use a create-to-earn model in which the community would generate game lore and custom NFTs in exchange for rewards. Although the semantics differ slightly, there's no doubt that the Wizards will be gaming in a world where they can own land, collect resources, craft items, mint NFTs, and effectively help build the world around them. That looks interesting. Loopify is a renowned NFT collector, writer, and creator who recently tweeted that 2020 will be the year for the blockchain gaming sector. He's putting his money where his mouth is, developing the play-to-earn, massively multiplayer online role-playing game Treeverse. Reminiscent of classic titles such as RuneScape, Treeverse will enable players to exchange in-game assets as NFTs, as well as rewarding them for playing. Currently, Treeverse is still in the public alpha phase as the team continues to refine the in-game art. Inspired by the minimalist design of titles such as Journey, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Valheim. Just recently, Loopify dropped Timeless, a collection of 11,111 characters that will be distributed in Treeverse to NFT tree holders for free. Looks awesome too. Into the metaverse. Developing in parallel with play-to-earn gaming is the metaverse, a shared virtual world in which users interact as avatars, meeting up, working together, and of course playing games. Blockchain, cryptocurrency, and NFTs figure heavily in plans from the metaverse with virtual objects and land parcels represented by non-fungible tokens. Already, metaverse platforms such as the Sandbox, Decentraland, and CryptoVoxels are bringing NFTs into the shared virtual world, while mainstream companies such as Facebook, now rebranded as Meta in a sign of its ambitions, Adidas and Samsung have already staked out their claims in the metaverse. And right, is that the end? Okay, there we go. Although we are in the early stages of what the metaverse could be, we are already seeing live concerts and meetups. Gaming is sure to follow, and with the metaverse's promise of an inoperable world and NFTs enabling in-game items to cross between metaverse platforms, it could act as a powerful catalyst for play-to-earn gaming. Ultimately, what cannot be denied is the power of play-to-earn, where anyone from anywhere has a chance to earn a living simply by playing games that they enjoy. I'll probably read this. This was a little old, and this was a metaverse news, huge metaverse news, but it tells you about a little bit about what NFTs and the gaming sector is. Someone paid $450,000 to be Snoop Dogg's metaverse neighbor. If you know anything about that, then, well, here, I'll click on that real quick. Okay. California-based rapper Snoop Dogg is now a resident of the Sandbox metaverse, and someone really wants to live right next door. Okay, so we'll get into that. Now, that article that I was just reading talked about Axie Infinity, but this is Gala Games website, and they are another up and coming play to earn gaming platform. They have some, well, Town Star, the one right up in the corner. That's one of the biggest play to earn video gaming titles out right now. But if you look at the other games, especially the one right next to me, right there, it looks better. The Walking Dead Empires. That's probably the one I'm the most excited about because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. I love The Walking Dead, and now they have a video game that you're going to be able to play and earn money while you're doing it. So I plan to be Negan. Stay out of my fucking way. Stay out of my way. But yeah, as you can see, they got a few nice. Miranda's is another really big title that a lot of people are really waiting on. Another one is Legacy. Last Expedition. A lot of people really excited about that, as well as Echoes of Empire. Spider Tanks you can play now, which is really fun. I play Spider Tanks. It's play to earn. You have to own a Spider Tank to play the game right now. Eventually you're going to be able to play it. Well, it's not really out yet. They still in kind of a, well, it's just in beta. So, but if you have a Spider Tank, you can play that right now. But this is an example of a platform that's dedicated to play to earn video gaming, and they have some really awesome games coming out. And all of these games have NFTs in them. And with that's the NFTs that the article is referring to. So we go to OpenSea, and this is examples of some of the NFTs. You see, I'm in Town Star on OpenSea. Always look for the blue check mark to verify collection. So everything on here is actually made by Gala. So you see these basketball courts, these can be used in Town Star, they NFTs. You see the price of them though. Let me click on one, see if you get the price. Yeah, right. Yeah, you see how much that costs? And that's the thing about some of these NFTs, like even like Axie, where they were saying it's really hard to get in because the Axies were really expensive at one point. They probably get expensive again, but a lot of these NFTs cost a lot of money, depending on the usefulness and what you can do with them in the game. But once you buy these, they're yours. So these are all NFTs owned by people that they are selling, which is crazy because some of these games, like outside of Town Star or Spider Tanks, some of these games aren't even out yet. You can't even play them. Like these are land. These are lead or dead claims, but they're land parcels. Like it's a claim that you get to use when the Walking Dead game comes out. You get to claim land. So if you buy one of these right now, when the game comes out, you'll be able to claim a piece of land in the game. And anybody that does certain stuff like transactions on your land, you get a percentage of that. So if you want to own some land in The Walking Dead, it's probably the cheapest price right now for one, which is $2,200. You can get a common dead claim in Georgia. You can have that. You can own some land in a video game, right? That's going for you $2,200. These are examples of NFTs. These are all different NFTs that you can use in the game to earn. Well, most of them to earn money. Some of them are just like I think the snow globe. I don't think the snow globe has any utility. They just gave it to people who went to Galaverse, and I think people who had Galago. So. But most of them actually have in-game utility, which is which is why they are worth so much. This is yeah. But yeah, check out Gala Games if you're interested in some play to earn. If you want to buy, well, I guess I could have showed y'all that too. Let me go back here real fast, cause they got they selling planets. They are selling planets for a video game that's coming out on Gala Games. So if you're interested, these are celestial claims. So these are like planets that you, well, those are really expensive. I'm gonna show you those. These are arenas that you could buy in spider tanks. See if I can find y'all a planet really fast. Well, a cheap planet. Cheaper. Nothing on this shit is really cheap. But some of them are more affordable than others. Wow, maybe they sold all of. Okay, there's the one right there. Okay. This is a pale celestial claim. It's probably the cheapest one. So this is $2,100, and this is it's a planet. It's an uncommon celestial claims are made up of rocky planetoid, volcanic moons, and rare earth asteroids. They can have up to 3 mines of average capacity, generating 1 resource type. These claims generate an average amount of dust, and each mine can be leased to up to 3 players. Dust is going to be the cryptocurrency of the game, and that game is this one right here, Echoes of Empires. So if you're interested in the planet, ever want to own a planet? It's your chance to own a planet. This, yeah, that's play to earn, people. Check out Decrypt. It's an excellent source of information. I'm gonna keep this one right there where it's at. It's your boy, Les Tafari, the illustrious Slim Tafari. Crypto and gaming. Like, follow, subscribe, and check out Decrypt. It's an awesome place to get some information from. Peace. Y'all take it easy.